Hi guys, this is John from Meatgistics University, and this is Fresh Sausage 101. What is fresh sausage? Fresh sausage is traditionally a product that's been ground, seasoned, and then most times stuffed into a casing for cooking. The size of the sausage can vary from as small as a breakfast sausage all the way up to a Bratwurst or even larger. This is 32 to 35 millimeter. Now it can be made from beef, pork, poultry, or wild game, or really any other meat, and even some non-meat items are now being called sausage. Initially, sausage was made to use as much of the animal as possible, so things like organ meats, connective tissue, and other non-desirable cuts were ground, salted, sometimes cured, and then stuffed into intestines for either cooking or to be slow cured. Over time, it's proved to be so popular that these type of cuts, the really undesirable types of meat, aren't used as often. Today, some common types of fresh sausage are breakfast sausage. That's whether it's ground and put into links, made as patties, or just fried up ground. Italian, Bratwurst, Mexican Chorizo, and even some Boudins are fresh sausage. Now, because a cure is not used for fresh products, they need to be refrigerated or consumed right away. Now, when cooking them, you can add a smoke if you want, but it's not that common. Regardless of what meat block is being used, at least an 80 to 20 fat ratio is good, but we like to go somewhere closer to 730, and some, like the Mexican Chorizo, are going to be even closer to 50-50. This means if you're using a leaner meat like a wild game, you have to add the correct amount of fat to it. Now, pork fat's the best fat to be used, but you can use beef fat as well. Now, the best time to add this fat is during the second grind, so it can mix in really well with the lean meat. For most types of fresh sausage, the meat should be ground twice through a 3/16 plate to achieve the ideal particle size. Then it can be mixed with seasonings and any other additives you want, like high temp cheese. Now, since this is a fresh product, you do not need to worry about protein extraction, so mixing it with your hands will be just fine. Just mix until all the seasoning, whatever other additives, are mixed in well with the meat. Water can be added at this step to help the seasoning disperse more effectively, but it's not necessary. Fresh sausage can be stuffed into natural hog casings, sheep casings, fresh collagen, or if you're gonna do it in just a ground product, you can put it in our Walton's 1 pound, 2 pound, or whatever pork sausage bags. If you don't freeze it at first and you try to vacuum pack a sausage that's stuffed into a casing, it's gonna end up crushing your sausage, and it's either gonna have flat side, or at worst, it could be totally pushed out of the casing altogether. So make sure you're freezing your sausage before you're vacuum packing it for long-term storage. Depending on the meat that you're using to make your sausage, you'll need to cook it to different internal temperatures. For example, beef and pork needs to be cooked to an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit, while chicken or other poultry needs to be cooked up to 165. The reason that sausage needs to be cooked higher than steaks is that very little harmful bacteria lives inside the muscle. The majority of it just is on the surface. Once you've ground that, however, you've exposed everything in the middle to all that bacteria. So you need to get it up to either 160 for beef or pork or 165 for poultry, just to make sure that you've reached lethality and killed anything you don't want to be eaten. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and visit waltonsinc.com and meatgistics.com to find everything about the meat. Thanks for watching. I'm John with Meatgistics University, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to Walton's YouTube channel to watch more amazing videos, or shop at waltonsinc.com to find everything about the meat. Check out our latest sales and giveaway video here, or watch another hand-picked video by clicking here.